We've got baseball under the roof here at Rogers Center on a rainy day in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. David Paulino gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now batting, Jorge Soler. And we are set for baseball here
Leading
this
off
evening.
tonight for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler, number 28 on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second, the center fielder, number 33, Jose.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. Swing, and this is also hit well at the deep center. Gone. What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first 2 batters of the game. 2 batters, 2 solo home runs. 8th home run on the season for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Batting third, the third baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Line, that's a base hit into left field. So the first 3 batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. Here's big Aaron Judge as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So it's a successful stolen base as they look for a run here in the top of the first, and we take a look there at the team leaders in stolen bases so far. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, and he's safe.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. This guy's got over 1,700 RBIs. Watch him go to work when there's a runner in scoring position. It's an art form to try to figure out how to drive in runs, and he's figured that out.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7. The left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Santander is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on. At the plate, David.
leading up for the Jays, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So we got him swinging. Daniel Robertson becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short. So striding in, Manny Machado. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set and the pitch. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And, guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. In is Jorge Soler.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Santander ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball called. Let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Roy, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone. Without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, Ryan Diggs. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jose Martinez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pompey looks up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Line drive to center field. Pompey is right there, one down. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
Well, Matt, this is one.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Santander back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Lively came into the year with high expectations. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Smith bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Into the box, Dalton Pompey. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer to the left side. Bellinger brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for
the Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Boy, this one got ugly early. They were looking to get some innings out of the starting rotation. That didn't happen in this one, lasting only 2 innings. A lot of outs yet to get from this bullpen.
And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Stallings leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Henniger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Ozuna back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the right fielder.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Henniger. No balls and 1 strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The right fielder, number 99.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas? A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Striding in once again, Kris Bryant. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Daniel Nakamura is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Good.
Digging in, Rod Dobson. He flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Throw to first in plenty of time. And in now, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Ready now, Jacob Stallings. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken to throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Machado takes his lead at third with 1 away. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Soler. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Junior.
Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now at the plate, Dalton Pompey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of it.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. The short end of an 8-0 score. Jose Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals 2nd with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 0-1 on its way. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from 2nd. Throw won't get him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hit to 3rd. To his left, Diggs, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Mark Leiter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Is not going to get him as he swipes 2nd.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at 2nd.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is in there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Haniger in pursuit, but this will land untouched. High and deep to center field. Pompey. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 hits for the Yankees. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Ozuna. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ball. 3-1. He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 9. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second base.
Look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
So with 1 gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Pompey. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And Now the Toronto #4 hitter, Daniel Nakamura. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Digging in now, Rod Dobson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out #2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Ryan Diggs.
Digging in, Ryan Diggs. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're looking up at a 9. So the lineup flips over and
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Soler.
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch drilled on the ground is short, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 33, Jose.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Martinez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Martinez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. In to score the runner from third. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Stepping up now, Anthony Santander, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. The 0-1. Popped him up. Stallings has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Pompey.
Into the box now, Dalton Pompey. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Ball 2.
Yep.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obvious.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Back up the middle. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Our final